What's good, man? Welcome back to Jail Rich Trades and Stocks. We spilling all the info that they don't want you to know, man. And I ain't gonna keep y'all here for too long today. I just want to show y'all how we made 7K in the last trading day, which was Friday, off of NVDA. I want to show y'all my 3 favorite setups for the week, man, so y'all can be able to make some money on y'all own in the market this week. And I'm gonna give y'all some rules that y'all need to keep in mind while trading in this volatile market. So without further ado, let's get straight into the money, man. So, man, before we get into exactly my rationale as to why and how me and the Discord bankrolled off of NVIDIA on Friday, me personally, it gave out 7K, you feel me? But everybody in the Discord bankroll, I do want to go over some spot analysis so y'all can know what to be on the lookout for from the stock market as a whole in the upcoming week, man. So I'm about to start screen recording on TradingView. And if y'all don't got TradingView, man, y'all slacking, man. I shouldn't even still be saying this, man. TradingView is free, where you do all your tech analysis and can see the charts versus just seeing a linear line move. You understand what I'm saying? But right now we got ticker symbol SPY pulled up on TradingView, man, on the 15-minute chart. And as y'all can see on Friday, we did start to crack all-time highs a little bit, but we really couldn't push any higher. We kept seeing resistance at 610.73. And if we go back, man, this is the all-time highs that we tapped on, what day is this? A couple weeks ago, man, January 24th, you understand what I'm saying? But we couldn't push no higher than that box. And that's why I always keep these certain levels that we reject heavy off of or bounce up heavy off of, man. Where we react to on the charts, I keep these charted because these key levels tend to hold. You understand what I'm saying? All these key levels means is that sellers are stacked up there and buyers are stacked up there. You understand what I'm saying? Like where I got this thing that says a major support at, all that means is in this box that the buyers have held strong in the past couple weeks. You understand what I'm saying? But if we zoom out on this, man, y'all see I have a diagonal trend line right here. And why do I have this diagonal trend line right here? Because for the last couple weeks, man, on ticker symbol SPY, let me hide my drawing so y'all can get a gist of what's going on. We're gonna put this on the 30-minute so y'all can get a better understanding of what I'm about to say. So as y'all can see, for the last couple weeks, man, on SPY, I had a diagonal line drawn right here because we kept making lower highs. We ran up to crank all-time highs back in January, and then we got slammed, gapped down to 590, and then bounced up. You understand what I'm saying? Made a new lower high right here. Why am I calling this a lower high? Because this high that we got rejected off of is lower than this high. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the second lower high. Okay, went right back down to 590, gapped down again, then bounced right back up. You understand what I'm saying? But took the staircase up and the elevator down every time we made a new lower high. So as of last week, we broke this lower high trend on SPY, man, and we're hugging all-time highs. The buyers are holding up actually strong. We seen a momentum shift, and we took the elevator up on these past 3 trading days. Well, Friday was kind of choppy, but we was still hugging all-time highs. We didn't touch it to get slammed back down to 590. You understand what I'm saying? It's a right now. But if the market opens tomorrow, I'm recording this Monday, the market is closed today. Now, let's say the market opens tomorrow and we get back down to 590. You understand what I'm saying? We should be looking for support to hold at 590 as it did right here, then make its way up and see how it reacts to 600 and then 602 levels. You understand what I'm saying? But if the buyers keep holding strong, man, and we pass this all-time high right here, we have no ceiling on SPY. And when we have no ceiling, I really don't like to play SPY unless I'm sniping it. What do I mean by sniping the market? I mean in and out of call or put options. You understand what I'm saying? This is 5, 10, 15 minutes move at the max. I'm riding the momentum because I don't know where the next level that the sellers are going to come in and the market makers are going to wipe it out. You understand what I'm saying? Because at some point we will get, as you can see, a rejection. Every time we make new all-time highs, we wind up getting a rejection. You understand what I'm saying? So you do have to be on the lookout for that on SPY this week, man. Like I said, if you are going to play intraday call options, make sure you are sniping the market and not overstaying your welcome. Now, we do have this slight bull flag pattern on the 30-minute. If we was to draw a line right here and a line right here, let's look at what a bull flag pattern is, man. Bull flag pattern. So y'all can see what I'm talking about. So when it starts consolidating, man, gets choppy and then breaks out, if the uptrend holds strong, you did what I'm saying. So now we can go back and look at SPY. We're kind of in the bull pennant or a bull flag pattern right here as of Friday. So if we do wind up breaking past 611, you can look at calls intraday on this. But I'm not going to be looking at swinging call options on SPY because, like I just reiterated, man, I do not know where it's going to get slammed from. You understand what I'm saying? So now, my favorite, let's go over how I made 7K off of NVDA last week, man. So boom, let's pull up the drawings. I do got a lot of levels charted on NVIDIA, man, but y'all just follow along because I'm gonna zoom in. And the rationale as to why I told the Discord to hop in NVIDIA call options. Let's scroll down so y'all can see I'm not doing no capping around here in Jug Rich Trades, man. Wham bam, I said entered NVIDIA calls at here, I signaled. I said heavy resistance at 137, watching break now or I'm selling. You understand what I'm saying? My man said up 32% NVIDIA, yeah. And y'all can see I personally made 6.5K off of NVIDIA, up 145% on the cons when I average out, you did. And this is my Robinhood, man, to show y'all we not doing no capping. If y'all interested in joining the Discord for all the signals too, man, and more one-on-one free game mentorship, man, y'all hit that link in the description. You did what I'm saying. Y'all see I sold these NVIDIA contracts for $13,125, then the rest of my runners for $650. And the reason I took this trade is because if we put this on a 15-minute chart, man, let's really go on a 5-minute chart because I was really trying to snipe this. You understand what I'm saying? I seen, okay, we broke the pre-market highs. You understand what I'm saying? So at this point, I'm looking for the momentum to stay up or get a sweep of liquidity, then a reject. After I seen that the buyers was holding strong and these two candles wicked from the downside, I averaged in my cons fully on this candle, and at the bottom of this candle, you understand what I'm saying, right around here, after it gave me the confirmation that, okay, it's respecting the EMA, so what is this probably going to be, man? A break and retest pattern of a key level because the buyers are holding it up strong. That's what these wicks indicate from the downside. So now the buyers was holding it up strong. I said, okay, after it hits this high of day, I'm going to sell because I'm going to sell most of my contracts. That's where the 13,100 came from, man. That was my take profit area one after it hit this high of day. And then I said, okay, the momentum is staying up a little bit. Let me leave my runners. And then I sold my runners after it gave me a rejection sign, which was this doji candle at the top of an uptrend. You understand what I'm saying? Anytime you see a doji candle at the top of an uptrend near a key level where sellers may be stacked up at, it may be time to average out of your contracts, man. So is for NVIDIA on next week, we are hugging this key level of 139 to 140, man. And as y'all can see, I have 140 charted on my chart, and it says key level, multiple bounces / rejects. Now let's see why I'm saying this. Let's put this back on the 15-minute chart, and if we go back to when we was up at 140, we had a lot of reacts. You see 1 wick, 2 wick. After we wicked down and retested this what was short-term resistance, it turned into support. After the resistance got broken, man, we bounced up and then we finally broke it. You understand what I'm saying? But before that, there was a lot of chop as it was turned into support these days, and it was as it was resistance on these days. So if we don't get a clear break of 140 to 140.5, man, I am not bullish on NVIDIA, man. I'm not going to jump into calls too early because we could get a fake out and get ripped down if the market decides to sell off. You understand what I'm saying? Because if we look at NVIDIA for the last couple of days, man, this day was green, this day was green, this day was, let's see, let's put this on the daily chart. So as y'all can see, for about the last week, we've had all green days. So we may take a cool down or we may keep pushing if we can test above 140. You understand what I'm saying? If we can get above this area, 140 to 142, then we definitely may push all-time highs. And we have to watch out for what SPY is doing, how SPY is reacting. You understand what I'm saying? Because NVIDIA is a big part of the S&P 500. You understand what I'm saying? So it's going to move heavily in correlation to SPY. Now, the other play I was looking at for this week, man, let me pull my drawings back up, is, let's put this on a weekly. This is more of a possible swing play, man. We have a falling wedge pattern on Rivian. You understand what I'm saying? And I like Rivian calls if the momentum gets past this $15.75 to $16.20 level. You understand what I'm saying? If we can see clear momentum past here and a breakout of this falling wedge pattern, let me show y'all what a falling wedge pattern is, man. I'm a visual learner, so whenever I show y'all something, man, whenever I'm teaching y'all something, I'm gonna want to show it too. You understand what I'm saying? So this is a falling wedge pattern, man. So when we're making lower lows or lower highs and lower lows, but the lower lows is losing momentum, you understand what I'm saying, to the downside. So now if we look at Rivian, that's exactly what we have here on a weekly time frame, man. So let's say the market is bullish and we see a pop-up of this area that it made support base at in this $12 to $10 area. We faked below there a little bit, but popped right back up after we did. If we break this lower high trend, man, and can send past this area, I do think this would be a good swing play, because if we look at this in the in a bigger aspect of things, man, we have been getting slammed for about the past 2 years on Rivian. So if we can break out above this trend, I do like where it's at, because it's almost at the point where it's hard to short it. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's so cheap. It's only at $8 when we have seen this thing past $80, past $100. You understand what I'm saying? So Rivian, NVIDIA, SPY, and then HIMS, man. HIMS has been going crazy. That's how we made another 5K on Thursday of last week, man. Y'all can check the last video I posted too, because I explained the rationale on the HIMS play. But I'm gonna put this on the 15-minute chart, man. And as y'all can see, this is another one of those things where if we break this key level, this all-time high, man, I will be sniping calls on this, because we just been having overall bullish momentum on HIMS, and it's because they have been going crazy with their marketing. They've been upping their game, man, and recently they had a Super Bowl ad go stupid viral, which sent their shares skyrocketing last week. Now, we are a little bit overbought, so I may be looking for a retest of this key level where we seen it have a pullback and a react at $57 last week, man. I may wait till it pulls back to there and gives us a bouncing signal, a possible wick from the downside to give me confirmation to enter, or even possibly fill these fair value gaps on the higher time frames back to $50. You understand what I'm saying? On a break and retest and then pop back up. Or if the market opens tomorrow and we just gap up above all-time highs, I'll wait for the gap to fill and then for us to pop back up and see where it makes a new support at, man. We're not rushing in the calls. We're being patient, and we are being strategic on how we execute. You understand what I'm saying, around here in Joe Rich Trade. So So that's all I got for y'all today, man. Like I said, hit the link in the description if y'all do want the live signals and the actual plays that I will be getting into this week, man. I'm just putting this on y'all radars. You did what I'm saying? So now hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Without further ado, we out.